Good afternoon and welcome to February. Welcome to the weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. And it is Friday. I wish it were Friday. It's February. Amazing that the whole month of January has slipped on by. So welcome to February 1st. Kyle, do you want to let us know what, I would say, what all of February is going to look like? Well, let's not do that. What's the next 7 days going to look like when it comes to weather here in our fabled city of Athens?
So today we got sun and clouds mixed. High of 33. Tonight we got mostly cloudy skies, low of 20. Tomorrow, Groundhog Day, we got partly cloudy skies, high of 42, low of 17. Friday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 22, low of 12. Saturday we got mostly sunny skies, high of 41, low of 33. Sunday we got mostly cloudy skies, high of 50, low of 29. Monday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 49, low of 34. Next Tuesday we got afternoon showers, high of 57, low of 42. And next Wednesday we got showers, high of 53, low of 17. And COVID, at least we are not seeing our winter surge, which is good. And actually the good news is that the pandemic is basically all over, which is good news. And the flu has passed its peak earlier than usual. Usually peaks from late January through middle of February, but it's past peak because it started earlier and peaked earlier than usual, which is good. It's not too late to get your booster shot, but at least the flu season is pretty much starting to wrap up sooner than later, which is good. In sports, we got a big match at home Friday night against Kent State. It's called the Grudge Match at 7 p.m. Admission is free. Parking is free. You can park anywhere you want Friday. And then Saturday, we got men's basketball Battle of the Bricks, Miami Redhawks. It's also SIPS weekend. And also, don't forget, on Saturday, it's not going to be a big game. It's also a big special day for, not only for us, but him and I have been friends for 6 years. February 4th, 2017, which is this coming Saturday. We first met Saturday, February 4th, 2017, my senior year at Athens High School. And then we got men's basketball again at home. Well, first we got women's basketball game home again next Wednesday at 7. Men's basketball at home again next Friday, 7:30, and then women's basketball on the 11th at home, 1 p.m. And this is the last full month at home basketball games for men's and women's. And basketball ends at home the 3rd of March, and women's ends at home on the 4th of March as well. And then shortly after that, we got the basketball tournaments in Cleveland, and then the same time frame, all your baseball and softball starts up, and then shortly after that, Copperheads, and shortly after all your home fall sports start up, and football's actually homecoming is October 7th, soon to be announced which team we're playing, but we were hoping for it to be on October 14th because that's the same day as this Ring of Fire solar eclipse is coming up this year in the United States. But it's not too late now. Get your eclipse glasses now because we got a solar eclipse in October, and then 6 months later, we got a bigger show coming in, the total solar eclipse coming through North Vernon, Ohio, which is good news for us.
Hey, did you hear about the comet that they just discovered?
It'll be up right at the peak tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, new comet that had never been identified before, and I was kind of blown away. And the interesting thing is that they have determined, I don't know how you determine this, that it
it's like the
orbits
color green
every 50,000 years or something like that.
Yeah, it does.
So never in recorded history has this comet been identified. So anyway, I know you enjoy checking out that stuff as well. Mm-hmm. And did you watch the Bengals play the Chiefs?
Yeah, but they didn't watch too much, which they only lost by 3, which they did a good job.
They did do a good job. You know, it was really disappointing. And
yeah.
If you look out the city's parking garage, it's still up there, the banner that's recognizing the Bengals and
Joey
Joe
Burrow.
Yeah, Joe is still doing fantastic work, as he always has. A few items that I've got today, kind of a light week, but there is a survey that we're encouraging people to take out, or to fill out, I should say, and as Ryan Schwartzhoff has told me, it's pretty simple very simple, but to take it, you need to find the link on the city's front page of the website. So go to the front page of the city website, you'll find it there. It is a survey for information to help the city of Athens determine lead locations in our distribution area. So, as Ryan tells me, it's simple, it's easy. Fill it out, and it will certainly help us out. Another thing, I've got a proclamation for this, so I'm going to actually save this, Ryan, for later on, which, not to give any teaser at all, something I'll just come back to. This I can push out is the dog park. So the large dog park at the community center, on the community center campus, the old East State Street Dog Park will no longer be available after today. So please use one of the two new dog parks that is also down there on the community center campus. New dog park enclosures located between the pool and the bike path. So again, this is right off of East Park Drive, but on the east side of East Park Drive. Construction of the new solar array in the old dog park area is expected to begin tomorrow. This is exciting. This is the 2.3 megawatt solar array that will power the wastewater treatment plant, the community center. During the summer months, it'll be the city swimming pool and our little water and sewer lab that's off of East Park Drive. So this is going to be a big transition. And always remember that we have a substantial dog park over in West State Street Park. It is a good-sized park. We often take our dog down there to run with all of his friends. So we have 3 dog park locations, 2 of which is at the community center campus, side by side, and then the third one is the West State Street Park. But the large one on the west side of East Park Drive will no longer be opened. We've got a posting for a solid waste litter control officer here in the city of Athens. The normal schedule for the individual would be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 5 days a week, with weekends required. The starting hourly rate is $19.92. This is a good job. Looking for people to fill this position. You can go to the city's website under jobs and find the information necessary there. We're going to, let's see, to be eligible, they must be eligible to sit for an exam, complete the application, and must be received by 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 1st. So you've got 1 month to apply for this, and no further notice will be given regarding the exam. So there is an exam that goes along with this. Military credits will apply to a passing score. If someone has military background, there's a 50% bonus. Air National Guardsmen are eligible for a 15% bonus added to a passing score. That's interesting. As well as someone who has proof of military service with their DD-214. So keep that in mind. Interesting stuff. I do want to share that I have been asked to serve as the co-chair for the National League of Cities Race, Equity, and Leadership Council. I spent the last 2 years as the co-vice chair, but the president of NLC called me last week and asked if I would serve as co-chair, which I ecstatically said yes. I would be more than happy to serve as co-chair for the National League of Cities Race, Equity, and Leadership Council. So just FYI. Some upcoming meetings here in the city. Today, February 1st, the Athens City Sustainability Commission is meeting, and I believe they are meeting here in council chambers. Yes, they are. 6 to 7 p.m. Planning Commission is going to be meeting tomorrow here in council chambers from noon to 1:30-ish, as we typically do. And City Council. City Council will be meeting February 6th here in council chambers at 7 p.m., again, as they do every Monday evening except for the fifth Monday. This is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. So I've got a proclamation to read. Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas the Women in Sports Foundation unites champion athletes, advocates, and key stakeholders to celebrate the National Girls and Women in Sports Day in Washington, D.C. and communities across the nation. And whereas this day exists to acknowledge the past and recognize current sports achievements, the positive influence of sports participation, and the continuing struggle for equity and access for women in sports. And whereas National Girls and Women in Sports Day began in 1987 as a day to recognize women's sports and remember Olympic volleyball player Flo Hyman for the athletic achievements and her commitment to ensuring equity in women's sports. And whereas girls and women's athletics at all levels is one of the most effective venues or avenues available through which girls and women in the United States may develop confidence, leadership skills, and self-discipline regardless of background. And whereas the bonds built between girls and women through athletics help to break down the social barriers and increase inclusion, and the communication and cooperation skills learned to play a key role in the athlete's contribution at home, at work, and society. And whereas a need for increased opportunity exists for girls to participate in and pursue physical activity at the community and scholastic level to increase their health and well-being on a daily basis so that they are able to develop lifelong fitness habits at an early age. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the great city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, February 1st of 2023 as National Girls and Women in Sports Day in the city of Athens, and call upon all of our citizens in the city to recognize the important role athletics play in the development of young women throughout our country, and in particular here in the great city of Athens, Ohio. That's all we have for today. Kyle, thank you as usual for joining me. It's been 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yep. And we're pushing on 4.
Almost
so
4.
Keep coming back, Kyle. So thanks for joining me, and thank you for tuning in. Please join us again next week for the next weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Take care.